I'm Larry Norton. Hello. Some of you may wonder why we're doing it this way and what's really going on. And we've learned a lot doing this over a number of years. How many years have we been doing this activity? Yeah, a long time. Somewhere between 10 and 20 years. After a while you lose track. And we've learned a lot from you, from the audience, as well as from the grantees that are sitting here. And it keeps going back another row every year, which is fantastic. And one of the things we've learned is that the breast cancer story seems different from the inside than it does from the outside. Things that we all, those of us who are doing it, who live this from the physician and the scientist side, see things a certain way. And the public often sees things from a different way because they're getting different sources of information than we're getting. And we sometimes come away from this sort of surprised that some of the questions we thought were really everybody knew the answer to, everybody in the world knew the answer to, and very knowledgeable, very connected people were asking the question, realizing that the source of information were really imperfect. Well, one of the best means of communication really is the press, and the New York Times obviously is one of the leaders of the pack in that regard. And I've known Denise for many years, and she is, put your fingers in your ears at this point, the best science medical writer I know. All right. She also writes beautiful sentences. I sometimes read her sentence over and over again, like I do Dickens. And you can take your fingers out of your ears now, okay? And the point is that the people in the press really have a much better understanding of what people know and what they don't know and what they need to know than we do. So sometimes an article will be published and I'll send an email saying, why'd you write about that? Everybody knows it. And then you see from the letters to the editor or the blog that people really didn't know the answer and they really thought that was a really important article. And so Denise is much closer to what people are feeling, what they know than we are. So we thought that this would be, we should take advantage of this. We should take advantage of the fact that she's here and that she's willing to do this, and we're very grateful to her, as well as the expertise that we have on the panel, chosen because of their expertise in certain areas that were hot in the news over the last year, as well as all of our grantees to answer questions. And we'll see how this goes, and we need your feedback to know really how this goes, and I have full confidence it's going to go really well. You have all the CVs of everybody on the piece of paper. They're really on your chairs, so I'm just going to mention their names. They're all luminaries, and they've all been here before. Nancy Davison, Charles Chuck Peru, Neil Rosen, Laura Esserman, and George Sledge, with good geographical distribution and good knowledge distribution. And I would like to now turn the mic over to Denise, and then we'll have a question and answer session that the chair of our Scientific Advisory Committee, Cliff Hudis, is going to lead after we finish the panel discussion. So thank you all for being here, and Denise, you have the floor.